All right, I will try to project my voice as best as I can. I'm sorry about that.
We understand.
So I will give directions and not a ruling.
Okay.
So these are the directions of the court. The prosecution has presented an application seeking for orders for the for the detention of the respondent for a further period of 14 days to enable the applicant to complete its investigations. The application is premised on Article 49(1)(f) and 1(f) and (g) of the Constitution, and as read with Section 36(1) of the Criminal Procedure Code, Cap 75. The defense has opposed the application. In addition, has raised a preliminary objection of the jurisdiction of this court to entertain the application. The court notes that the respondent had previously been detained for a period of 14 days. Upon expiry of the said period, the respondent was released on bond pursuant to orders issued by a court of competent jurisdiction in miscellaneous criminal application number E494 of 2026. The bond terms granted in the said matter are presently subsisting and have not been varied, reviewed, or set aside. The issue of jurisdiction is fundamental and must be determined at the earliest opportunity. The court is guided by the well-settled principle in honors of the motor vessel Lillian S. versus Caltex Kenya Limited, 1989 KLR1, that jurisdiction is everything, and that a court must determine whether it has jurisdiction before proceeding with the matter. In the circumstances, this court is of the view that it must first be seized of and determine the preliminary objection on jurisdiction before taking any further substantive step in respect to the prosecution's application that has been brought before the court. Pending the determination of the preliminary objection, the court sees no basis for disturbing the subsisting bond terms granted by the court in miscellaneous criminal application number E494 of 2026. That the said terms remain valid and binding unless and until lawfully varied, reviewed, set aside by a court of competent jurisdiction. Accordingly, the court directs as follows. The preliminary objection on jurisdiction raised by the defense shall be determined first. Secondly, the pending determination of the preliminary objection, the bond terms granted to the respondent in miscellaneous criminal application number E494 of 2026 shall remain in force and effect. Thirdly, the prosecution's application shall abide the outcome of the preliminary objection. And lastly, a ruling on the preliminary objection shall be delivered on Monday, 24th August 2026 at 11 a.m. Those are the directions of the court.
Much obliged, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
Most obliged.